And now on Trevor Sports, it's time for all your midweek sporting action with Sportsnight, introduced by Trev Lynham. Good evening. The FA Cup, that magical Wednesday in which we settle all the third round replays. We've got 7 to bring you tonight, and trust me, we have some classics. Open games, near misses, real drama, some shocks, some upsets, and 4 penalty shootouts to settle this one. Let's get right to it. After a 1-1 draw in the first game, Burnley went ahead and took on Bristol City at Turf Moor. Could Bristol City repeat their trick of standing up and getting one over the bigger boys?
Cornet, Vidra, McNeil waiting in the centre. That's towards McNeil, good save!
Norwich, struggling in the Premier League, hosted Huddersfield. A 0-0 in the first game. Surely there'd be a goal to settle this one.
Norman to Sargent back to Norman, down to McLeod, flicks it, he could have had the chance.
Our third match is Sheffield Wednesday and Wolves. Once again, Sheffield Wednesday hosting a big side in the Premier League. For Wolves, could it be an easy task for them? Or Wednesday and the Hillsborough going to go and show and put up a challenge?
Albana. Once again. Finds Luongo on the edge of the box, thinks about a shot, goes for a shot! Just wide of the mark again.
Our last game is Crystal Palace and Swansea. Could it be a day in which the side from South Wales that so nearly beat Liverpool in last season's FA Cup get one over a Premier League side?
Your chum! Just wide! More than a chum.
We've also got a recap of all the other games played today, so we'll bring you those. But first to Turf Moor. Burnley and Bristol City recently played at Ashton Gate in the opening third round tie. It was 1-0 that day. By the end of it, Bristol City looked the better side. Sean Dyche has rallied the troops and got a full fit Burnley side out ready to take on Bristol City, who do have a slight habit of upsetting the underdogs. Their famous penalty shootout win against Manchester United last season was definitely one to remember. Well, here tonight to let you know of all the games they must be played to have finished. There are no second replays, so the games tonight could go to extra time, and if that hasn't been settled, they will be settled by a penalty competition. To see if this one went to a penalty competition, is your match commentator. It's Trev Motson.
The packed Turf Moor sees Burnley and Bristol City battling down in a replay. 1-1 from the first game at Ashton Gate. Will we get a similar outlook today? Burnley, of course, depleted from the first match with the sale of Chris Wood to Newcastle, relegation rivals and in the bottom 3. But they know that Bristol City are tough opposition considering they knocked Manchester United out last year. So they've gone with Maxwell Cornet and Matty Vidra up front. Dale Stevens comes into the midfield in place of Jack Cork, who starts amongst the bench. As for Bristol City, well, they've got their heroic cup goalkeeper in goal there, that's Daniel Bentley. Watch out for Vyman and Martin up front, and former Burnley player Naki Wells will play down the right hand side. The atmosphere is superb for this third round replay. It's got to be settled on the night. Burnley against Bristol City for a place in the 4th round. Free kick Burnley, just over 2 minutes and 20. McNeil with the free kick, little chip in there, knocked away once more. Ball knocked in there towards Stevens, who might get there first, but good covering there from the Bristol City defence. Remember, they reached the quarter-finals last season in the Trevor Sports universe before being knocked out by Leicester City at Ashton Gate. 1-1 between the two sides as that ball played in there. Cornet! Maxwell Cornet very close. McNeil's ball in. It was a super ball. Whipped his man superbly. There's the cross and the header just over the top. Here's Baker. Wyman. Dwight McNeil. 6 minutes gone here at Turf Moor in this third round replay. Got to be settled today. Still 0-0. Vidra. A bit of goals for him now. Now that Wood's out. Here's Vidra. Oh, tremendous goal. 1-0. And Matty Vidra strikes a huge goal for Burnley. Nothing that the goalkeeper Burnley could do about it. He was struck it with some ferocity, Matty Vidra. He's a terrific striker of the ball, and the man who scored the decisive goal in the third round this time last year against Chelsea does it again. There's a lovely 1-2 with Cornet, and then with a right foot, bang! So last season's giant killers, Bristol City, have got it all to do here. And Burnley with one win here at Turf Moor all season, leading the cup replay with 7 minutes gone. 1-0. Martin for Bristol City. O'Dowda. King playing it in there. Dangerous moments, it's a corner. Taylor had to head that away. The danger not over yet. James with the corner. 5 in the penalty area for Bristol City in dark shirts. Flicked on, and Martin at the far post is equalised. The Cup Giant Killers are at it again. Chris Martin. 13 minutes gone, and Burnley were all at sea. And credit must go to Bristol City for really coming back into this. The corner from James was a pearl, a little flick on which took Pope right out of it. And Martin just ghosting in from nowhere. The Burnley defence didn't spot him. And what about that for a cool finish? 1-1. It's game on at Turf Moor. Martin. Now then, how well would Naki Wells have to do against his former club? Crossed over a little bit poor, and that's poor from Lowton. And a really cheap corner for Burnley to concede here. Now can Bristol City hit back again, win another one? Be 2 goals in 2 minutes if they manage it. James with the corner. Feynman almost got up. King will chase the loose ball, and Mee gets it away. Here's Cornet. McNeil. Good ball. Now Vidra on the volley. Just wide in the end, but good ball over the top here. Cornet started it. McNeil with the ball forward and just miscued his volley. It would have been a lovely goal if he'd executed it perfectly. Gudmundsson. Well turn. Long ball forward, looking towards Vidra. Little flick on, can't find Cornet. De Silva's there for Bristol City. Martin. Balls for Dale Stevens, the former Brighton midfielder. Gudmundsson. Vidra again. Still Vidra. And he'll try his luck, and that is a good save from Danny Bentley. And he's not afraid to shoot on sight tonight, Matteo Vidra. Knows he's got to take up the goal scoring mantle now that Chris Wood has left for pastures new. Forced the best of Bentley there. And we've had so many chances in this opening part of the first half that it's just been nip and tuck throughout. Cornet. Gudmundsson. Yes! And the Clarets lead for the second time. And it's the Icelandic international Johan Berg Gudmundsson who puts Burnley back in front. Great scenes of joy at Turf Moor, and it's been precious little of it this season really. Just a 1 win at home this season against Brentford in the Premier League, but my word, what a good finish that was. And Daniel Bentley, who's performed real heroics in this game so far, could do little or no hope with that one. And Gudmundsson puts Burnley back in front. What a cut replay this is turning out to be. 2-1. Well, it's over to you, Bristol City. Here's the question that Burnley have posed to them now. In a terrific first 24 minutes. A real cut replay verb. Naki Wells in space. Blocked by Taylor, and he did well. It will be a Bristol City throw. And the tension again intensifies around this famous old ground here. Vyman with a cross, and Martin's there with a header. Oh, it's a brilliant goal! 2 goals in 2 minutes. And it's 2-2. And Martin gets his second. They never know when they're beaten, Bristol City. What a classic header. Too much space. Lowton not strong enough in the challenge. And Chris Martin, who is a brilliant striker at championship level, has levelled the count for the championship side here. What a cut replay this is turning out to be. 2-2. So we've had 4 goals in the opening half an hour, and there's still time for more potential here with King. Matthew James. Stopped by Dale Stevens. Here's Cornet. Vidra. Gudmundsson. Cornet, Vidra, and McNeil wait in the centre. That's towards McNeil. Good save. I think the flag had gone up anyway for an offside decision potentially. I'd like to see if the flag was up against McNeil. Was he level with the last defender? He was. He wasn't onside, and it's actually a good save from Daniel Bentley. Cornet. McNeil. Stevens. Vidra again. Oh, lovely dummy from Gudmundsson. Here's Gudmundsson. Oh, it's a brilliant goal! And Burnley lead for the 3rd time, and we've played less than 35 minutes. What a terrific cut replay this is turning out to be. Vidra deserved a lot of credit there. A little dummy from Gudmundsson gets it into Vidra's path. Vidra turns on a sixpence, and what a nice little dink through ball to Gudmundsson, and with the right foot does the rest, and Burnley lead yet again. 4 minutes to half time. O'Dowda. Oh, he's still going, Callum O'Dowda. He looks a real prospect on that left hand side. And he's turned Lowton there, a chance there, but over the top from Martin, who could have easily claimed a hat-trick. O'Dowda did all the hard work down this left-hand channel, held off Lowton there, got the cross in, and Martin for me should be making that 3-all. Well, into time added on at the end of what's been a competitive first half, a terrific half of football. 5 goals, so much incident, and we could have had so much more than what we've had. Cornet! And again, side netting. Well, one must get the feeling that Cornet should have scored there, not once but twice, but the second one maybe a bit acute, but Bentley made a great double save. Almost a quarter of an hour into the second half, still 3-2 to Burnley, but it's a very slender lead, and Bristol City know that a goal here could put them back in there again. It's Andy King, former Leicester player. O'Dowda and Martin. Oh! Well, he's from 2 golden opportunities to equalise for Bristol City. Pope berating his defenders. And that should have been 3-all. And he knows it. James. Martin. Wells. Wyman. And again. Into Chris Martin. Oh, lovely turn. Yes! He's claimed a hat-trick. And we missed 2 more easier chances. And Bristol City live to fight another day again. The perennial cup battlers over the last season and a bit are showing their spirit once again. And Chris Martin is really looking in the mood tonight. Lovely build-up play from Bristol City, just playing between the lines of the Burnley defenders, and the shot just too good for Nick Pope in that Burnley goal. And Bristol City breathe again in the FA Cup again. Brilliant finish, and not a chance for Pope at all. What a cup replay this is turning out to be. 3-all. 2 to play. Can Burnley nick it at the end? Cornet. Still Maxwell Cornet. Dwight McNeil. 1 goal now will surely do it for Burnley. Vidra should have scored. And he knows it. As Daniel Bentley in the goal there for Bristol City breathes the huge sigh of relief here. And Vidra almost claiming his 2nd goal. And that would have been the winner, for absolutely sure. 3 minutes into extra time, still 3-all. Vidra, great save! And hooked out for a throw, and Burnley should have been in front. Ball played forward, and there's Vidra on the turn, and that's a brilliant save from Daniel Bentley yet again. Prig. King. Still the ball played in, and Martin. Well, that's the best chance we've seen in the 2nd period of extra time. Lovely dummy there. Cross in from King was a good one, but Martin just couldn't keep the header down. And it remains 3-all. We're playing the last couple of minutes now of extra time, and it's looking more likely now as each second passes by. It's going to be a penalty shootout, and we all know what happens when Bristol City are involved in shootouts on Trevor Sports. Will it happen again tonight? Vyman. I think that got a slight deflection. It is a corner. As Bristol City turn up the power at the end of extra time. Tired bodies, tired minds. It hits Jack Cork, the sub, and goes away. Joe Williams with the kick. Here's the one that's twisting the tail. Not this time. Header one inside the area by Cork. But this is Palmer to King. Andy King deflects. It could go anywhere. It's almost pinball machine stuff. And there we are, the end of extra time. 3-3. 2 for Goodmanson. 1 for Vidra in the first half. Martin won a hat-trick. And still these teams after 120 minutes can't be separated. And now it's a penalty shootout. And we're going down to the Jimmy McElroy end. The Burnley flags are flying. Surely Burnley will have the advantage, but never discount Daniel Bentley. His cracking saves against Manchester United last year will never be forgotten in the Trevor Sports archive. It's Dwight McNeil, the first one to step up for Burnley against Bentley. Well, this to give Burnley the perfect start. It's brilliantly saved! And Bentley's at it again. McNeil puts his head in his hands, and Bristol City have an advantage. Chris Martin, who got the hat-trick, first up for Bristol City. No problem. Poe went the right way, but the kick was too good. 1-0. Johan Goodmanson, who got a brace in the game, has a chance to make it 1-1. Oh, that was emphatic. No chance for Bentley, who went the wrong way. Andy Vyman for Bristol City. Can he put the But he's starting in front. No, he can't. Pope had saved. And now the Spanish swings to Burnley and to Maxwell Cornet. If he can take this penalty. He can't. Burnley saves again. And Bristol City have the advantage, and it's going to be Casey Palmer for 2-1. And that's what it is after 3 penalties each. So the pressure is on Matty Vidra to make it 2-2. Can he do it? Oh, you bet he can. Brilliant penalty. Sends Bentley the wrong way. Remember, Bristol have a kick in hand, and it's Sam Pearson with the next one for City. And he makes it. Pope never even moved. And now the pressure's on Josh Brownhill. If he fails, it's all over. And Bristol City pull off another huge shock. He has to score. Otherwise, Burnley are out. And he fails. And Bristol City and Daniel Bentley have done it again. For Manchester United last season, read Burnley this season. Bristol City, the Pocky Cup side, have done it again. 3 times behind, but 3 times level. Could have won it after extra time, either side, but those 3 saves from Daniel Bentley have taken them through. They win after a 3-3 draw, 3-2 on penalties, and now Burnley must concentrate on the league. Well done to Bristol City.
Well, there we go. First shock we have of the FA Cup replay here, special on Sportsnight. Burnley are out at the 3rd round. Bristol City go through after a penalty competition victory. A little bit of a deja vu there. Really was surprising. Now on to Norwich City, who are struggling at the moment in the Premier League and taking on a Huddersfield side, who are hoping to recapture some of the magic after they made them their way to the Premier League a few years ago. To see if we finally got a goal in this contest, we went ahead and sent Trev Champion.
We got Aarons, who's on the right side now, trying passes it to Melo, keeping the ball. No Huddersfield Town player, just trying to close the gap. Still Aarons on the right side, keeping the ball now. Coming up to Norman now. Norman to Sargent. Sargent back to Norman. Then to McLean. Flicks it. Oh, he could have had the chance. That was a great chance there for Norwich, but we'll have a look at that again. So it was a great 1-2 play, but McLean flicked it and it deflected. It was deflected off one of the Huddersfield Town players. And now we got Sargent now, passes it to Pookie, who lost the ball, but he's got it back, he's going to shoot. Oh no! He misses out. That was a whisk away on the top right corner. But that was a great chance for Norwich. But Sargent kept the ball, then to Pookie, and it was a bit of a calamity defending from Huddersfield Town. But now Pookie missed out on the shot itself. So still Norwich doing everything they can. A bit of a mistake there from the 1-2. So Pookie, great turn, keep the ball. He's going to try and shoot. That was close. That was close though from Pookie. That's got to be another great chance for Norwich. I tell you what, that is a whisker away. We've got about a few minutes left of this FA Cup 3rd round replay time. Pookie lost the ball. He kept it back now. Back to Sargent. Oh, was that a foul? Yeah, it was. It was a foul from, and it was given quick. And I'll tell you what. Oh, the referee's given another free kick. The referee has given another free kick. Saar apologising to Melo there, but he was trying to get the ball back. But we'll have a look at that again. It was a quick free kick, and then all of a sudden, that was close. So here we go, Norwich can capitalise on this. Norman on the ball, he's going to have a free kick, and he hits the wall. Can they get back into this? It looks like Melo tries to shoot and hits one of the Huddersfield players. You can see the sense, the frustration there from Melo. To be fair though, Norwich have been absolutely trying to do everything they can to pressure on Huddersfield, but they're doing everything they can, and the frustration You can sense it. You can sense it. Looks like Hogg. O'Brien has got a free kick. It was a free kick there. So we'll just have a quick look there. Cantwell. What was that, Hanley? I think that might be Hanley who just pushed him back. But Toffolo trying to do the free kick. Straight at Tim Krul. Timo Pukki now stepping up, lining up the penalty itself. So let's see what he can try and do as well. It's been 0-0 on both ties. Let's see what he can try and do. Great shot, great goal, great penalty taken there from Pukki. 1-0 to Norwich. So Huddersfield, Fraser Campbell now. So let's see what he can try and do. Oh, that's beautifully placed on the right side. No messing about. 1-1. Rashika. Now to try and see his place. He's going to try and shoot. Placed it well on the left-hand side. Brilliant stuff there. So Josh Karoma now. Let's see what he can try and do on here. And I tell you what, that is epic. A great penalty taken from these guys. 2-2. And now Todd Cantwell now. So let's see what he can try and do. Now, that was close. But the keeper really should have got that. But Conrad done well. Duane Holmes now. Let's see what he can try and do from Huddersfield Town. Straight down the middle. 3-3 on the penalties. It doesn't look like anyone was going to miss this. Leeds Mello now. Who had that frustration near the end of that match, and tell you what, that frustration has come out alive because he scored. Lewis O'Brien now. Let's see what he can try and do. 4-3, unbelievable. And I'd say, placed it beautifully. 4-4. Oh my God, this is. We don't know where we're going to end this. Norman now. Let's see what he can try and do. Great save! Great save there from the Huddersfield keeper. Jonathan Hogg has got the chance now to knock off Premiership side Norwich City. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. If he scores, Huddersfield will go to the 4th round of the FA Cup. Great save there from Krul. Brilliant save there. Kept Norwich into this FA Cup tie. Brilliant! Oh my God! Giannis now. Try and see what he can try and do. Oh my God! 5-4. We're at sudden death now. To follow now to see what he can try and do. He had that chance with that free kick during the extra time. He's got to try and keep this tie for Huddersfield Town. Can he score? Brilliant! Right at the top left-hand corner. Rocketed through. Brilliant stuff. Oh my God, this is insane. Max Aarons now, the right back for Norwich City. Let's see what he can try and do. He placed it beautifully. Look at that celebration there. Absolutely brilliant. Sorba Thomas now for Huddersfield. Let's see what he can try and do. He's got to keep this tie in. 6-6! This is brilliant! Ben Gibson now. This is absolutely brilliant. Here we go. This is mad. Norwich City. Ben Gibson is going to be cursing. Tim Krul has to save this from Saar. Huddersfield Town will be the 4th round. Brilliant save! Brilliant save! Kabak now. 6-6 on the penalty shootout. Oh my God, this is going to be insane. And another save there for the Huddersfield Town keeper. Oh my God, this is mad. This is absolutely mad. Pearson now. Third time lucky. Can this be third time lucky for Huddersfield to get themselves through? They have! They have knocked out Norwich City on the Premier League side. Oh my God, what a penalty shootout. Unbelievable stuff. Well done to Huddersfield Town. They are through to the fourth round of the FA Cup. What a penalty shootout. Unbelievable. 7-6 to Huddersfield Town on penalties. 0-0 after extra time.
So Huddersfield Town, congratulations, another championship side through at the expense of a Premier League club. They are in the hat for the fourth round draw. Many congratulations to them. That confirms their away tie to West Bromwich Albion. Well, now it's at Sheffield Wednesday, who did have a brilliant result in which they knocked out Southampton on penalties, who were already out of the FA Cup this year last season. Could they do the same to Wolves, or perhaps this is a moment in which Wolverhampton Wanderers can find their feet, start a real cut one? The former Europa League quarter-finalists were in action, so was our match commentator. It's Trev Tilsley.
I'm having a sense of deja vu here. It's Sheffield Wednesday at Hillsborough in an FA Cup third round replay against Premier League opposition. We're back again like last year. This time it's Premier League Wolverhampton Wanderers who are looking to avoid another shock exit from the FA Cup. Last year it was Southampton. Sheffield Wednesday now have Wolverhampton Wanderers in their sights. Callum Patterson, the hero that day, scored in open play. Of course they then won a penalty shootout later on. Starts today. As for Wolves, they'll be looking to try and negotiate this tricky tie. Hillsborough, an incredibly intimidating place to go. Well, even though they are a League One side these days, it is still ram-packed to the rafters here. What is hopefully going to be another classic FA Cup encounter. Here's Callum Patterson looking to play in Lee Gregory. It's a good first touch by Lee Gregory. It's a great effort and it's a great start for Sheffield Wednesday. Lee Gregory has put the Sheffield side ahead inside 10 minutes. The roof has come off Hillsborough and the shock once again is on. Hillsborough under the lights in the FA Cup is a special time, and Lee Gregory has come up with a special finish. Look at this. Lovely ball through by Callum Patterson. A bit of a dodgy first touch. Second touch was excellent and the finish was even better. Goalkeeper could do nothing about it. Lovely ball through. Look at that, 2 touches. Right foot strike. Sweet as you like. The goalkeeper can do nothing about it and Hillsborough is absolutely cock-a-hoo. Looking again for Lee Gregory. He wins it, but Connor Cody's going to pick up the pieces. Stolen away. Gregory once more. Forward for Gregory as he nods it on to Jayden Brown. Lovely turn. It's a great block at the last second. It's a corner. Great pressure from Sheffield Wednesday. You wouldn't think they were the League One side going into this. Lovely knock on by Gregory. Excellent defending from the Wolverhampton defence though. Barry Bannan to deliver. Even possession split. Bannan whips it in. Headed away. Only as far as Callum Patterson. He takes it down. Thought about a shot. It's fallen in the middle of the box. It's a scramble. Jayden Brown on the edge. Has a shot. It's deflected. It's going to be another corner for Sheffield Wednesday. Well, it was all hands on deck for the Wolverhampton defence. Just about managing to hold their line. Throwing everything at it. Sheffield Wednesday very much on the front foot here. Raul Jimenez back to goal. Hee Chan on his left hand side whipping it in. Oh, it's fallen kindly hoofed away by Jack Hunt. Last second defending there from the Sheffield Wednesday defender. Corner to be taken by Ruben Neves for Wolves. Whips it in. It's towards Raul Jimenez. Headed up. Tipped over the bar by the goalkeeper, is it? Oh no, and it's away. Wasn't the most convincing of saves, but it did enough. Ruben Neves looking to get us going quickly. Chan, back to Neves, finds a bit of space, looks to whip it in. Raul Jimenez leaps highest, and it's another great save from the goalkeeper, and this time it's tipped over the bar. Wolves' first extended spell of pressure on the Sheffield Wednesday defence. They're just about holding firm. Raul Moutinho, Neves, Jimenez on the edge of the box, looking to turn. Finds Semedo on the outside. He's got a bit of time at the byline. Whips in towards Jimenez. It misses everyone. Nearly falls all the way through. Moutinho picks it up on the edge of the box. Neves once more. Neves exchanging passes with his teammate. Gets it back. Heads to the byline. Looks to whip it in towards Jimenez. He leaps highest. But the ball goes high over the goal. Very close there for Wolverhampton getting an equaliser there. Lovely cross in. Jimenez unmarked. Goalkeeper looked like he had it covered, to be fair to him. But that was a warning. Don't leave me unmarked again, says Raul Jimenez. Sense the tension in the ground. Sheffield Wednesday lead, but their one goal lead is a nervy one. Here's Adama Traore. Finding a bit of space away from Jack Hunt, heading towards the edge of the box. Lays it off to Moutinho. Trincao with the shots! Hits the stanchion behind the goal. From that angle it looked like it was going to nestle in the back of the net. Fortunately for Sheffield Wednesday, just about goes wide. Some of the Wolves fans thought they'd scored, but alas, it was the stanchion. Long ball forward, looking for Lee Gregory. Once again winning a header. Finds wing. Barry Bannan once more, formerly of Aston Villa, of course. Callum Patterson. Adeniran. For Callum Patterson again, has found a bit of space, looks to whip it in towards Lee Gregory! Oh my goodness, that was close! A corner has been given, so there was a vital defensive touch in there. Yes, you can see that the Wolves defender did get to it at the last second. 10 minutes to go. Can Sheffield Wednesday hang on? Here's Adama Traore, who can run and run. Wolves keeping the ball. They need to score. Here's Traore up against Jack Hunt, who has played magnificently all game. Traore jinks to his left to get his left foot around it. Oh, and it's going to fall, is it? No. Barry Bannan scuffed his clearance, and it's in! Oh, Sheffield Wednesday, the architect of their own downfall. And Trincao has gone and snatched a late equaliser for Wolves. It's cruel, it's very cruel. But that is the FA Cup. Mistakes are always punished. I think Barry Bannan was the offending party here. All they've got to do is clear their lines. They scuff the clearance. And Trincao has gone and buried that one in off the post. Not much the goalkeeper can do about it. Put your foot through it. It wasn't Barry Bannan. Barry Bannan had the second swing at it, but he didn't get there first. But either way, we are level here. And Sheffield Wednesday come again. Tired minds and legs at this point. They were holding out for that 1-0. Here's Wing, still going. Wing from distance! Over the bar. Jaden Brown looking to get in. He has got in. Up against Semedo. Got support from Liam Palmer, who he uses. Now Bannan. Once again. Finds Luongo on the edge of the box. Thinks about a shot. Goes for a shot! Just wide of the mark again. Jose Sarr not very happy with his defence, letting them have pot shots unmarked from distance. And look at this, all the space in the world. Wolves just back off. If he hits the target with that, there's trouble. So here we go again. Hillsborough, third round replay. Penalty shootout to decide who goes through to the fourth round. Sheffield Wednesday dismissed Southampton last year. Can they do it again, this time to Wolves? It's going to be Brown to take the first penalty for Sheffield Wednesday. Can he put them in the driving seats? Hillsborough holds its breath. And it's saved! Oh, you can't believe it. Brown holds his head in his hands. He's given all the power to Adama Traore to put Wolves in control in this shootout, to give them a 1-0 advantage. And call as you like, Adama Traore puts Wolves in control. Sheffield Wednesday now playing catch-up. It's Callum Patterson, one of the heroes from last year. Can he make it 1-1? And he can! The roof comes off Hillsborough. Now it's the goal scorer, the late equaliser, Trinsau, to potentially give Wolverhampton the lead. And he does. Opposite corner. Goalkeeper didn't move. Lee Gregory now, the goal scorer from open play, who set this whole scenario off. It's saved! Oh, Lee Gregory, he's had such a good game. And now Raul Jimenez can really put this tie almost to bed and put all the pressure on the next penalty taker for Sheffield Wednesday. Raul Jimenez, slow run up to make it 3. He does make it 3. And now Sheffield Wednesday are staring at third round exits. It's Barry Bannan now, who didn't quite get to that clearance which led to the equaliser for Wolves. Has to score. He must score for Sheffield Wednesday to keep them in the tie. Long run up. And it's saved! Sheffield Wednesday fall this time in the third round. They just didn't quite have enough, but Wolverhampton Wanderers are through to the fourth round on penalties. They just about held their nerve and got away with it tonight. Sheffield Wednesday are devastated, but ultimately it's the fine margins that count. They didn't quite take their chances, and Wolverhampton Wanderers just about did enough to get through in this tie. It's finished here at Hillsborough. Sheffield Wednesday won, Wolverhampton won, but Wolverhampton Wanderers win on penalties.
Well, it took spot kicks, but in the end, Wednesday are out of the FA Cup. Wolverhampton Wanderers are through. Real nervous game that was, but a late equaliser and a mistake ultimately handed the chance for Wolves, and they never looked likely of letting it go, particularly in the shootout. Our last game to bring you today is Crystal Palace taking on Swansea. Last season, Swansea played an absolute blinding game to Liverpool. They were very lucky not to beat them. Crystal Palace, on the other hand, were the Cup finalists back in 2016 and have a habit of usually producing the odd classic. To see if we had a classic down at Selhurst Park, it's our match commentator for this one, Trevor Gubber.
Let's take a look at the two teams as Crystal Palace take on Swansea City in the FA Cup third round. Palace start with Vincent Guaita in goal, their club goalkeeper. Luka Milivojevic is one of the men in front of the back four. Vichy Eze starts through the middle. As for Swansea, Joe Pirro is up front. They're playing the five on the back with former Tottenham man Kyle Norton amongst the three centre-backs today. Ethan Laird, on loan from Manchester United, is on the bench for Swansea City. Mike Dean is the referee. Ball looking forward towards Vichy Eze. He finds Eze and Eze strikes just wide of the post. Norton will get presented the chance to Vichy Eze there as a ball come forward from Nathaniel Klein, the former Tottenham man. Ryan Manning in end who chested it into the path of Eze. Nietzsche with the effort, shot blocked, breaks away for Pirro. Nicham, just wide, Melvin Nicham. Melvin Nicham goes close there for Crystal Palace. Against Crystal Palace, let's say for Swansea. As the ball is now up to Pirro. Joe Pirro on to Corey Smith, the former Bristol City man who's done well wherever he's been so far. Here's Patterson now. Gallagher intercepts illegally according to the referee. Swansea take the free kick with the Pirro fouled on the edge of the box. And with just 10 minutes of the second half gone, Tompkins is the man fouled him along with Will Hughes, and Mandy's having a word with both of them, saying no more lads, please, otherwise the cards will have to come out. No cards yet in the game, and no real good chances for either side, and it was Williams who, there, Tompkins were trying to help his teammate out there. Matt Grimes, the former Leeds United loanee, over the free kick for Swansea. Matt Grimes into the wall and behind for a corner. Poor free kick in the end from Matt Grimes, struck into the wall off of Milivojevic and behind for a corner. Evertier down the line for Grimes. Here's Matt Grimes, lovely turn away from Will Hughes. Grimes still going. Nitcham on the edge of the penalty area. Nitcham! He's just wide. Grimes just absolutely fantastic here. Turn away from Will Hughes. Turn up Oliver Nitcham on the edge of the penalty area, the former Celtic man. And he just goes wide over that post. Here the stanchion behind the net. In all fairness. Leverdier with the throw into Grimes. He's back to Nitcham. Back to Leverdier. Back into Grimes inside the penalty area. Crosses towards the back post. And he's headed just over the bar in the end. I think he may have come off MacArthur. In the end there, MacArthur may have just come off of him. One of the substitutes today for Crystal Palace, who's come off of the bench in this game. Milivojevic picks up possession, coming forward to Edouard. Austin Edouard through, and he goes down as a free kick to Crystal Palace, coming up towards the end of extra time now. He's still goalless if you just join us there on Trevor Sports. Good bit of play from the Crystal Palace man. Can he side now snatch a winner here from Luka Milivojevic's free kickers? Reedval comes on for Will Hughes as Palace look towards penalties. Milivojevic hits it into the wall. Milivojevic heads it down. Is Reedval. Wilfried Zaha out wide to Joel Ward. Joel Ward on this left hand side now into stoppage time at the end of extra time. Ward into Zaha. Here's Reedval again. Reedval coming forward with possession on to Nathaniel Klein, the former Liverpool man. James MacArthur now in towards Austin Edouard, and Edouard heads into the arms of Ben Hamer, who claims it well. And Swansea may have gone for a penalty shootout, and they have, and anything can happen in the penalty shootout. Who's going to go through? I wonder. First up is Wilfried Zaha for Crystal Palace. Can he score here? Wilfried Zaha! He does! The Ben gets the right way, but Zaha's powerful effort goes into the back of the net. Joe Pirro for Swansea City. Can he score it to keep Swansea in it? He can't. Save by Wellington. Wellington with a fantastic save. His advantage Palace. Jordan Ayew now for Crystal Palace. Ayew. It's 2-0. They've doubled their advantage on penalties. Michael Obafemi on loan from Southampton. Obafemi scores, and that's how you take a penalty, he says to Joe Pirro, who missed. Austin Edouard now for Crystal Palace, the former Celtic man, up against Ben Hamer, who's in goal for Swansea today. Edouard against Hamer. Austin Edouard scores. No mistake from Crystal Palace's 3 penalty takers so far in the shootout, as Liam Walsh now steps up for Swansea City. Liam Walsh keeps Swansea in it. He can't. So he means if John Reedval scores here, Swansea City are out and Palace go through. Reedval sent Palace through to the 4th round. He has. And Reedval sends Crystal Palace on their way to the FA Cup. 4th round from on penalties after 0-0 in the replay against Swansea City. Reedval sends Palace through and Swansea out. Full time of Selhurst Park as Palace go through to the 4th round is back to Trevor in the studio.
So, Crystal Palace through on spot kicks tonight. Who would have thought it? 4 broadcasters sent to 4 games and 4 penalty shootout victories. 2 upsets, which are confirming the fact that there are 2 championship sides through, but also 2 Premier League sides have also gotten through. What about the remaining 3 games? I hear you wondering as well. What about the big one between League One, Plymouth Argyle? Did they get past Bournemouth? Now it's time for a roundup with Trevor Sports. Plymouth Argyle and Bournemouth played out a really exciting first home game, and Home Park were hoping something special. Sadly, this something special arrived from the form of Dominic Solanke. His wonderful effort from just outside the box broke Plymouth's heart. 64th minute of the match was enough to win it for Bournemouth, who are through to the 4th round. From the ashes of the original Crazy Gang, AFC Wimbledon were hoping to summon the same spirit and just see perhaps if this could be a special occasion for them. Ollie Palmer provided it. An early header 3 minutes before the end of the first half put AFC Wimbledon in the lead. But Preston North End had to be patient but did find a way back into the game. Ched Everson's header took a real deflection. Daniel Johnson was on hand. The Preston North End skipper able to fly his right-footed shot all the way back in. And it was Johnson that found the winning goal, this time using his left foot to loop it beautifully over the wall and fly into the top corner of the net. The winner arrived with 4 minutes from the end of the contest. It was heartbreaking for Wimbledon that bow out of the FA Cup, but Preston North End seemed to have caught a little bit of FA Cup fever. Controversy arose, Middlesbrough remaining in the FA Cup after their controversial penalty was saved, and a man not sent off. So Middlesbrough made a point to make sure that wasn't the case, especially when they had and took the lead in the 24th minute for Sporar. A lovely cool header, mimicking his hero in his celebration. But Charlton found a way back into the game. Chris Gunter's chip pass over the top beat everybody. Jonathan Lecker arrived with one touch to blast the ball in and bring Charlton Athletic a level in the 28th minute of the contest. Middlesbrough, though, did show their quality at home at the Riverside and were able to respond and take the lead. It was Marcus Taverner who made his way forward before passing the ball back to Sporar again. Good save, it has to be said, by the goalkeeper. Jonathan Housen, quicker to react than anybody else on the pitch, ended up having an open goal to knock the ball into and put Middlesbrough ahead in the contest. And there was to be a third goal on the match, but it would ride in the form of the home side and it would seal the contest. Duncan Watmore, he was able to get the goal. Lovely left-footed strike when he was given space in the area and blasted the ball home. Middlesbrough will find themselves playing more FA Cup football. Well, after all that confirms match of the day. The road to Wembley is ready to go on the FA Cup 4th round. We'll be with you in about 3 weeks' time on Saturday the 5th of February. Those are our 4 games. And do want to confirm a change of schedule. We are going to be at Ashton Gate for Bristol City's visit of Sheffield United. After their heroics, they are going to be featured, and also we'll bring you the update on the lowest ranking side in the FA Cup draw, Salford City, as they take on Hull City. So that's the Saturday. As for the Sunday, well, it's the big one. Manchester City travel to Stamford Bridge to take on Chelsea. That's our live game. We're going to be there for the full 90 minutes, and it could be a real cup classic. One of the favourites will be out guaranteed after that. But that's not all the sport for us here on Trevor Sports. The Six Nations kicks off the very same weekend, so we've got a third show to bring you back on the Saturday. Scotland versus England as we're starting off the occasion. Grandstand returns with a Six Nations special. We should hope to see you then. So we've seen some brilliant cup football. 4 penalties, shootouts were needed to settle these ties. It's 2 for the Championship, 2 for the Premier League in the big shootouts that took place tonight. And ultimately, it's Bristol City that hold their nerve. You know, by the way they're taking their penalties, you may mistake them for the Germans. Good night.